In this video, I tried dropshipping for 24 hours, so one full day, where I had to build a brand new Shopify dropshipping store, find a winning product for that store, and then of course market it and make some sales. Now spoiler, I made some sales, and not only like 2 sales, but like a lot. So let's not waste any time but get straight into it, and make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Now 24 hours ago, the first thing I had to do for starting up my new Shopify business was to find a winning product. You've probably heard a lot of these other creators talk about different ways to find winning products, like the TikTok burner method or scrolling through the Facebook ad library, but I really found a system throughout the last year that helps me find winning products consistently. Now what I do is I use a website, a tool called AutoDS. If you go on to autods.com, you can basically just go onto their marketplace, and there are a bunch of products listed on there, and they even have a handpicked section that I always use, where there's basically e-com professionals that have found some good products and then basically listed them on there, and all you have to do is just take the products and build a store for it and then make some sales. So 24 hours ago, I scrolled through there first of all and basically looked for some products that kind of stuck out to me and that would be good to market for the summer, since that is coming up now. And it were basically these sunglasses that are trending right now. So that's the product I found on there, and I even went on to that listing from AutoDS, and I could basically also see some competitors that were selling that exact product. So that's also a really good feature AutoDS has to offer. So you can basically, for example, just copy their website and then you will guaranteed make some sales. Now once I had done that, I also just quickly went onto the TikTok ad spy tool to see if there was any content trending, and basically getting a bunch of views that I could maybe use as an angle for my product as well, but nothing really stuck out to me, so I stuck with that product, which is a really solid product you wouldn't have found with the TikTok burner method. So I really recommend to check out AutoDS. I will link it down below, and you can even get a trial through the link down below, where you can basically test everything out for 30 days for just $1. And there's a bunch more tools on AutoDS that you can use. For example, you can fulfill your products through there, you can use it to build a website. There's so many tools. This is like an all-in-one dropshipping platform, so this is really a no-brainer to use, and everybody in the dropshipping space uses them. But now that I had my product, which were these sunglasses, I of course had to build a website for this. For that I went onto Shopify, and there I basically used a trial offer too to save some money. I basically got the 3-month for $1 trial. I will leave that link down below too that I used for that, and there I basically just signed up and then started building out a new store. Now on that store, I first of all of course listed the product from AutoDS, and then began changing out some pictures and some text. For the text I always use some ChatGPT because it's just way easier to write text with that, but of course you have to tweak it a bit so it's not sounding too AI. And then for the product images, I basically took some images from competitors, also pulled them into ChatGPT, and basically removed the background and put a nice background behind it, because I don't know if you've used ChatGPT for that, but it's really good at images too now, and that's what I used it for. Now then, after I had the product details finished, and I basically also set a price for my product, which was $35 for this full sunglass set, I basically went into the theme editor, and here I first of all customized the sections. I basically imported some different sections that I always use for my stores, basically added some trust badges, and of course also changed the colors. And then also what is really important, which I did, was to add some reviews so that there's some trust on the store, because that is always really important for people. Now once I had done that, I was pretty much done with the store. I just lastly also imported the TikTok Pixel app to my Shopify store and set that up, because now for the third thing I did was to use TikTok ads to promote my product. For that I basically went onto TikTok ads and created a new campaign where I basically targeted of course website conversions, and then just left everything broad on the first page. So no CBO campaign, it was basically an ABO. Then for the budget, since it was only 24 hours, I put it to $300 so that we could actually make some sales and see some money coming in, and basically had to add some ad creatives, and then added some nice call to actions like 25% sale, free shipping, get yours on sale now, things like that. And then of course posted my website link in there and submitted the campaign. Now on the first day it didn't spend that much, but still in the 5 hours that it spent around $100, we still made a whopping 5 sales, which was really good for day 1. Then I had some day parting on, so it wasn't spending during the night, but the next day it started spending again, and I let it spend throughout the whole day. So there were consistent sales coming in, and I was basically just minding my business, since this ad campaign could just run run on its own while I was doing other stuff. I of course checked the website a couple of times to just check and see if everything was fine, and I would hear that cha-ching every once in a while, which was really nice. Now we got a bunch of sessions too on the store. I don't know if you can see it without me revealing the name, but basically when the challenge was done, we were sitting at 23 sales, which was really good. The conversion rate was good on the store too, and it amounted to $805 in sales. Now of course that is not all profit. $800 in 24 hours profit would be amazing, but if we subtract the ad cost, which came out to be around roughly $400, and then also subtract product and shipping cost, payment fees, we come out to a profit of around $300. So I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also make sure to check out AutoDS. The link where you can try it out for just $1 is in the description down below. So try that out because you have nothing to lose. It is such a goated tool, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.